These two pit bulls that are pictured here on the left got high on cocaine, and they then killed a grandmother. This story is so tragic. So an Ohio grandmother who is pictured here on the right was mauled to death by her neighbor's two pit bulls. And it was later determined that the dogs were high on coke. 73-year-old Joanna Eckelbarger was reportedly peacefully gardening in October, and she was literally ripped apart by the two pit bulls whose names were Echo and Apollo. The dogs were said to be roaming freely around the condominium's common area near where she lived. Her husband, Stanley, reportedly suffers from dementia, and it was said he was in a wheelchair at the time of the attack. He watched helplessly as she was attacked for several minutes. That was while she was screaming for her life. Can you even imagine? It was also said that one of the dogs continued to attack even after the cops opened fire trying to get them to stop. Miss Joanne's daughter reportedly told a local news outlet that her mother did not deserve this. She said she was tortured and suffered. The dogs, as I said, reportedly both tested positive for cocaine. Their owners were Adam Withers, pictured here, and his mom, Susan, who is pictured here. Both of them were reportedly convicted of involuntary manslaughter in connection to Miss Joanne's death. They were reportedly convicted last month. Miss Joanne's family is now reportedly suing Adam and Susan, as well as the condominiums association where the mom lives, along with the county dog warden. They are reportedly accusing them of negligence and failing to act on several red flags regarding Susan and Adam and their behavior of their two pit bulls. That included police body camera footage that showed police responding to reports that Echo and Apollo, the dogs, had ingested Adam's cocaine, and this was just weeks before the attack. The officers were said to have even been frustrated that the dog warden was unresponsive and didn't do anything. So this must not have been the first time these dogs got high on coke. That's unreal. Then it was said that the dogs were able to live at the condominium even after Susan and Adam failed to obey an order to get them out. Instead, Adam reportedly taunted building management, and the lawsuit cited some of Adam's social media posts where he said that the humans were the problem. One Facebook post said, "Never ask a pit bull owner to choose between you and the pit bulls because they will choose and it won't be you." Her family feels like Susan and Adam were gambling with a lot of people's lives, and that Miss Joanne was unfortunately the one that had to pay the price. The wrongful death is reportedly seeking compensatory damages exceeding $25,000 along with punitive damages. Miss Joanne's family said they're looking for justice and that the local authorities had a responsibility to take, but that they failed, and I agree. This is so tragic. I'm not sure what ended up happening to the dogs. I would assume they were put down, but I don't know that for sure. I couldn't find any info on that. But y'all, let me say this. I have a pit bull. She is truly, truly the most loving dog ever. I mean, our cat had kittens, and my pit bull Maya literally would lick on the kittens and love on them. So not all pit bulls are bad. Please don't say that in the comments. I believe there's multiple factors that go into play, including how they were raised, what they're around, and whatnot. However, these owners should absolutely be held accountable. Those dogs were high on cocaine, and they shouldn't have been running around. My dog Maya stays inside, or if she's outside, she is in a fence. You can't just let dogs freely roam, whether it's a pit or a chihuahua or what kind of dog it is, and that's for safety reasons. My prayers are definitely with Miss Joanne's family. I pray that justice is served and that they win the lawsuit. For more true crime and news, be sure to follow, and if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe.